Yeah, let's try this again. I was gonna say 1 minute to go, but it helps if you turn the microphone on first. Good evening, everybody. It is almost 7 o'clock. I'm doing my thing here again, or I'm doing that farming thing, that silly little farming thing. It is time. Okay, let me see. I need to close that. Whoopsie, that's not the right button. No. There we go. We don't need to start the stream being funny here today. There we go. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to do first. I am going to do this before I forget first, though. Let's see. I thought I had this ready. All right. Oh, you've seen my channel. You know what my channel is. I like to watch how other people play farming simulator games, and I always like to find smaller channels. I just came across this channel a couple days. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Sweet Daisy does farming simulator streams, and she's got a lot of the old style fancy equipment like I do. So there's another person you may want to check out. I like seeing more girls play this game. That it's something that's pretty cool. The only silly thing I did before I checked her channel, I asked her. I says, "Hey, why don't you wear a mic and narrate?" And then I read this. I'm like, stuck my own foot in the mouth there. And of course, Ivy. She's always along with streaming Farming Simulator. She does her artwork. Another one I've been watching a bit is he's a little bit bigger channel, is Nick the Iron Lion. T Gaming I got to get caught up on a little bit, along with Crusto. I'm way behind on his channel too. And the last person I want to talk about is Hawaiian Hillbilly. I miss a lot of his streams too because he's so late at night. Very late at night. Hi Brian, welcome in. I was just giving a quick shout out to some of the other farming simulator channels I like to watch before I get started here. So yeah, those are the most recent ones I've been watching. I like to watch other people play. So see how they play, get ideas. Yeah, I seen ya. I watched that real quick, Ivy, before I went live. It was a little 1 minute clip. I got you beat. I was on the water twice. I went Sunday and I went yesterday. So you got to go one more time yet, and then we'll be even. Yeah, you gotta enjoy the weather while it's nice. Most definitely. Let's see. Kind of remember where I left off here. Yeah, but as soon as you start paddling somewhere, you probably lose it. Your cell phone connection. Don't apologize for anything. You watch when you can and when you can't. Again, the some of the channels I was just showing, I'm way behind on T Gaming, way behind on Crusto's, Hawaiian Hillbilly. I'm a bit behind. You can only watch so much YouTube in a day. You got time to watch? Great. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm not looking to get popular for subscribers. This is all just for fun. So, okay, what did I do? Okay, yeah, I did some harvesting off camera. I've been trying to do a little bit off camera to get caught up a little bit. I think I finally found a solution for my hay problem. I found this nice little shed mod, and then I found a hay trigger stack thing that I put inside the shed, so the hay has got some cover for cheap. So I think I got a good storage for hay, and I really couldn't find a good storage solution for small square bills. So I kind of regretted doing that, but it just wasn't working for me, so I went to the big bales. I mean, I figured, well, I already got the forklift or the skid steer, so and this round baler was cheap, so I sold the little square baler because it was just more work. So I moved up the ladder just a little bit. I'm still gonna keep it small though. Uh-oh, somebody's up the creek without a paddle. She was just bragging on her live stream. Oh, she went up a creek, but it's okay. She's got paddles. I'm reading in the chat. Oh my God, we got to find Laura's paddle. That is awesome. I loved how she live streamed that like 10 minutes ago. That she was up a creek, but it's okay. She had a paddle. Then she's in the chat. This is Ivy, and now she lost a paddle. So now you're up a creek without a paddle. That is awesome. Oh, that is too funny. Anyhow, my goal tonight. I got goats. I got chickens finally. I just bought the chickens after I harvested I believe this was the barley field. Yes. I still got wheat over there to barley, but it's not quite ready yet. I would love to get some little piggies. Get some little little oinkers in here. I've been sticking with the smaller animals. I don't know if I'll do cows. Maybe eventually down the line. Cows is such a big investment to get into. So I've been just trying to stick with the smaller animals. Chickens, the goats. And I never really did pigs before. I really want to try that. And I do have the little pig feed mixer here ready to go. I already got the barley in it. This will do... Oh, what does it do? There's all kinds of recipes. I think I just picked the simplest one. This one, all you need is wheat and barley, and it'll mix up pig food. Later on, we could add soybean, oats, corn, canola, or whatever, but that looked like the simplest recipe. So, yeah, we're going to go with that. But first, we have to harvest the wheat. So, what else did I buy since then? Oh, got the harvester here. I was gonna go with... I was gonna try to keep it really small and go with this little fart. But man, that would have took an awful long time. So I did up it a little bit to this bigger model. And I think I made the right decision by doing that. So I think... Yeah, that's not quite ready yet. I think I gotta wait another month. So yeah, I'll go sleep another day. Just let me give a quick check on everything here. Make sure everything's behaving itself. We ain't got no pigs yet. Okay, chickens are fully fed. Goats are watered, fully fed. How is the... And that is full. Okay, so everything's full. Everything's topped off. Everything looks good. I think we can safely sleep till the next month, and let's get some harvesting done. Yeah, Brian, heart problems, man, yeah, ain't that something as you get older, you know, you gotta deal with stuff like that. My sister just went in today to get some stuff checked out. I doubt she'll be joining us later. It depends on how much medication they put her on tonight. But yeah, she just went to get some things checked out. So yeah, man, when you got to deal with health things, knock on wood. I've been pretty lucky with my health, but I'm getting older too, so I'm sure I'll have my turn eventually with doctors. And why is it raining? We can't harvest in the rain, man. And how long is this rain gonna last? Oh my goodness, it's gonna rain until like noon, 1 o'clock. Ugh. And then we got a little window here, and then it's gonna rain again. Ooh boy, this could be fun trying to get this harvest done. Probably might as well sleep until at least noon. Can't harvest. Well, you can harvest when it rains, but you lose so much yield. So I guess we wait for it to quit raining. Let's give it till noon, see what happens. Still raining. And that looks like a little bit of hail, too. My goodness. Alright, well, I'm going to slowly fast forward time here. And as soon as it stops raining, we'll see if we can get that harvested quick. Oh, you know what? I should probably get everything ready. Because I got a real small window. Hey! Oh, good, you found it. You got to tether that paddle to your arm there. Or her arm. You said Laura lost it. Let's see. I need. What do I need? Oh, I need the truck. Yep, that's definitely hail. Hear it hitting the roof. Yep, we got some hail going on here, man. Whew. Bad weather. I need my gravity wagon to put the wheat in. I figure I must get everything set up and ready to go. Then just as soon as it stops raining, we're going to hit the harvesting, and we're going to hit it hard. We don't have much of a window to get it, so get everything as ready as we possibly can here. I would say that's probably good as a spot as any to park for now. Well, maybe I should go up here a little further. That should work just fine and dandy. Alright, let's get the harvester out here. Sounds good, Ivy. Yeah, have a safe paddle back. Yeah, that's fun when it gets warm enough to go out and play on the water. Ah, come on, really? You're not going to let me squeeze out of here? Might have to invest in a bigger machine shed later on. Alright, fine. I'll put the tractor over on the other side. Okay, get everything as ready as possible. Oh, header's already down. Alright, now we just have to wait for the rain to stop. Keep my finger on the key. Oh, starting to slow down a little bit. I need every minute counts. Oh, please don't rain all day. I only need an hour or so to do it. Come on. Oh, thank God. I think it's about ready to stop. Come on. Is it? No, it's still kind of drizzling yet. Come on. Come on, son. Oh, okay. Still drizzling. Come on, stop raining. Oh, stop. Alright. We're good? We are good. Okay, I want to make sure I got the... Why can't I... Oh, yep. Straw swath is on. Alright. Let's knock down some wheat. Bale some straw and get some little piggies. I want some little piglets. Yeah, even with this little harvester, it takes a little while to get the harvesting done. So I'm glad I didn't go with that little Alice Chalmers. That would have took forever. I'm still trying to play as hard as possible and make it a real challenge, but yet I don't want to get to the point where we all lose our sanity. uh, When I did the other field, the barley, surprisingly, for not liming it or fertilizing it, I thought I got a fairly decent yield off of that. You know, I used to be, oh man, I gotta fertilize this, I gotta have the perfect field, but you know, that's not really that necessary. You know, you get a little lower yield, but if you don't have the money and the equipment, you do what you gotta make do with what you got. And that was the idea behind this series was, you know, keep it somewhat real, and you gotta just do what you can with what you got and slowly build your way up. So I think I'm keeping the spirit of the challenge pretty good. Let's see, I am not going to make it another round around that field, so I might as well dump here. But that's the goal tonight, get the wheat harvested and start mixing up some food and hopefully get some pigs, and that might be all we have time for. We'll see how it goes. Whoa. Looking good, looking good. Couple of spots withered here and there, but overall not too bad. The barley field was pretty much the same as this, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Do this as quickly and efficiently as I possibly can. I do have a few more trees I could harvest if I really ever get really desperate for money, but I've been kind of slacking off on that because eventually I am going to run out of trees. So I got to start making it so this farm is productive enough to hold its own, if you know what I mean. So we'll get there. It just takes time. It's only been year 2, so I think we're chugging along pretty good here. You know what? I think we might get a little more wheat than barley. This is really adding up quicker than I expected. So when I do finally get some pig poop to put on here, that was another one of my silly little challenge rules. Was I wanted to try going full organic. I didn't want to use store-bought fertilizer. I wanted to use manure and natural fertilizers. So just another little challenge I added on top of myself, just to see if I could do it. Yeah, with summer finally here, and just like Ivy's doing, I want to get out and play when I can, and when I'm not playing, I got a lot of odd jobs to do. I got 3 jobs to do this week, so I'm getting pretty far behind on editing my regular videos and stuff. So I've been just kind of doing my lives every Tuesday. Rest, I'm just like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Nice thing about live streams is there's no editing or nothing. You just turn on OBS and start recording more or less, and yeah, another reason I'm kind of stalling with getting cows is they really don't have any barns that I like. I wish they would. FS25 really had some awesome barns, like from the Wisconsin area that I'm from, They really, well, there's a couple of barns that ain't too bad. They're getting better, but yeah, we need some more good dairy barns that look like dairy barns, not just pens or these weird factory looking barns. I want a good old-fashioned red barn. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got around twice that time. Getting smaller, people, getting smaller. Boy, this is a snappy little harvester. I like that. It's quick. I like how it's real responsive. And it was fairly cheap. Not too bad. You know what? I think it might be quicker just to start doing this. Or getting it down, getting it down there. This might all fit. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Chitter chatter's kind of quiet tonight. That's okay, I can concentrate on my work. One more time. Then we should have more than enough food for some pigs. Let's see. No, that's going to be a little too wide, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can get that last little bit here. Maybe. Yep, I can. Oh, you just had to leave one little spot, didn't you? Alright. Well, I'm going to call this a very successful harvest, considering I didn't fertilize any of it or lime it. Alright, I guess we can put you away. You're pretty much done with you for until next year. You know, I never did put a power washer up yet, but that costs money, man. That's rich farmer stuff. Oops, what am I doing? That's not a shed, that's a hay storage. Drove right by it. My goodness. This building. There we go. Alright, first thing we gotta do, we gotta get that piggy feed mixing. Takes a little while for that to build up. Now last time I went over here, this thing just barely, you had to get like really uptight to it to get it to register. Come on. Oh, I just missed it. Come on. It was a little touchy, but it did work. Oh, come on. Oh, oh, I missed it. No, we're on it. We're on it. We're on it. We're good. A little touchy on the trigger, but it does work. Alright, let's get some pig food mix in here. I do believe it was this recipe. Yep, wheat, barley, activate. Ooh, it's going to take a little while to mix, huh? I'd like to see that number go up a little faster than that. Oh, come on. Boy, that's a slow mixer. Or did I do something wrong here? Oh, it's running. I hope that don't mix that slow. Oh my god, that's going to take forever. Oh, and I don't have a silo yet to store the rest of this either. I might have to look into that later. Oops, let's keep the tractor so I can get that out. I'll deal with that later. Why is that not making something yet here? We'll see what happens. Alright, let's get that straw baled up quick. Okay, lower pickup. Yeah, if you want the best bang for your buck for a baler, this is the way to go. This baler is only $2,000. It's a quick, nice, good, simple, easy round baler. I like it. Gets the job done. Oh, come on. 656 though still struggles on this steep part here. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, very good. Another thing, they did do an update on this baler because for a while there it was kind of nice not having that annoying beep, beep, beep when it's getting full. They added it. I could have went without it, to be honestly, but it is kind of a nice little reminder, though, sometimes. Like, hey, you almost got a full bale, you better slow down. Oh, no, you didn't. I want all of it. Gimme. What is that weird sound? Every once in a while I notice the 656 makes a weird little thump 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 sound. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe we got a bearing going out. Oh, there goes the beep beep. Yeah, this is quite a bit quicker than that little square baler. Is it really that steep here? Boy, this thing is really struggling over here. Come on, give me some speed. Whoa. Why did you stop? Come on. That's steep of an incline. What is your malfunction? Come on. Jeez. I might have to up my tractor a little bit higher. I still want to keep it small and simple, but it's like just never got quite enough ponies under that hood. See, she's almost stopping here. Come on. Just a little too steep. And to be fair, in real life, yeah, a 656 on a big round bale like this, yeah, it would definitely put that poor little tractor to work. No doubt about that. It'd be a lot. So the game's not totally wrong. I always did like that deep low, oh, how do you describe it? That deep low roar of an old straight six diesel, you know, when you got her pushed almost to the limit, you know, and the black smoke is just starting to come out of the exhaust, and you know you got it at full peak power, you know, and the turbo is kind of whistling. I always love that sound. I'm not sure what it's not liking here, but boy, it sure stumbles when it goes this way, and I mean, it's a little bit steep, but it ain't that steep. Can I do this without turning? Yes, I can. That'll save a little bit of time. Yeah, the perspective of this game always fools you. I mean, it must be steeper than it really looks. Because, boy, when I go this way, I'm just flying. Come on, you can do it. Oop, not quite. There. Yep, I am genuinely impressed of how well we did without fertilizing and lime. You know, I was such a stickler for like I'm like, oh man, I gotta fertilize, I gotta lime, I gotta get all I can get. But you know what? It's by the time you buy all that stuff, you know, I mean, you definitely get a better yield and stuff. But when you're starting out poor and you're doing the survival thing and you're just broke and you don't have any money, I think you can get by just fine. It's definitely not a necessity. 'Cause yeah, I didn't do either of that. I got quite a bit off of here. Oh, come on, we're almost done. Come on, move, move, move. Let's see, I probably will be baling hay. Probably not during the live stream, but eventually. You know what, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I unload it up? I would have had one less bale to take. I should have unloaded it up there. Oh well, that's alright. Yeah, we should be done with the baling for a bit. I think the second crop I am going to do that off camera, because you've seen me make enough hay, for crying out loud. I'm going to try to do some different things here. Let's see how good are my backing skills today. I find that so awkward. In real life, I can back this stuff up with my eyes closed practically, but when it comes to game logic, I still struggle with backing up. I don't know why. There we go. Okay. I do believe I left the hay forks on here. Yes, I did. Got some pretty nice looking second crop here though. Let's see if I do like I did last time. If you get them on here just right, you can do 2 at a time, which is nice. Let's see, right about there, I think. Oh boy, that's a rough field. Jeepers. There we go. I do wish this little guy was a little bit faster, but it ain't too bad. Gets the job done. I thought about hooking the trailer up, but I figured by the time I hooked the trailer up and got it out here and loaded them on the trailer, it's probably just as quick just to haul them 2 at a time with this. Now for the $1,000,000 question, do we have any pig food? Oh, finally. Okay, good. So it is working. It's just pretty slow. Alright, this should just automatically stack in the shed. Really? You're not going to let go? Come on. Let go. There we go. Yeah, this is turning out to be a nice little old-fashioned farm, and I like this. I don't like that new stuff. I like it when it's just... you're just barely getting by, you know? Just barely surviving. Boy, I'll tell you what. Let's see, how do I word this? I don't want them getting mad at me, but it's kind of funny. Without my sister and without Ivy on the chat, it's kind of quiet. You get them two chatting, boy. I can't believe how quiet the chat is. That proves my point. Girls like to talk. Especially you would get them two chatting. It's just kind of funny. Did we get them all? Oh, what is that? Really? I was trying to look down the field, see if I missed any. There, I got that field done and cleared up. I think the next thing I better purchase is a small animal trailer. I was using them little ropes, but you can only purchase 2 animals at a time. I got a trailer in mind where you can haul. I can at least haul 4 pigs at a time. I'd like to at least get 4 pigs by the end of the day. Gotta get that going. It's gonna be a slow struggle for a little while until we get some things reproducing here. The goats are doing pretty darn good though, so can't complain there. Yeah, we got plenty of straw for a while. Alright. Let's go buy some little piggies. Well, there could be some bigger pigs too. It depends on what the market's got to offer here. Again, in case you're new here, I do have what's called the realistic animal mod, and it makes raising animals much harder and much more realistic. So it could be a challenge, and you got to do some strategic buying. So I want, what do I want? Pickup truck. Oh, I still got to do something with that yet too. Fundulation's kind of limited though. I don't think, I'm just going to take a quick glance and see what's available for silos, but I don't think we have anything cheap. That's corn, silo, yeah, anything for grain, that's hay and straw. Yeah, $7,000 just to put up that little guy. Which I could, but I also, does this require an auger? I think it does. Alright, well, I'm going to wait and see on that one for a little bit. In the meantime, I think I'll just temporarily park it over here. I'll take care of it before the end of the day. Okay, what do we have for animal trailers? I know I had a cheap one. Cheap animal transport. There it is. Yeah, this will do 4 pigs at a time. That's not too bad. I think we'll go with that. But I don't like that icky green color. Let's make it match my tractor at least. And maybe some... Ah, good. Ivy's getting off the water safely. I like to hear that. Matter of fact, just on the news we had, he was an older guy. He just went off the road and into the river here. It was on the news. Didn't make it. They didn't say it on the news, and this is strictly speculation, but I'm thinking the poor old guy might have had a little too much to drink. That's pretty common up here in Wisconsin. But again, it could have been something else, but yeah, drinking and driving is still a pretty big thing up around here, unfortunately. And in my past, I've been guilty of it too. Kind of hard not to when there's like a tavern around every corner. Like yesterday when I went down the river, I had a couple beers. Only had 2. You know, just sipped on a beer, and that was it. That was enough. And then I shut it off. Yeah, I gave up the hard liquor and all that. It's just too much. Hard on your liver, hard on your health. But having a beer or 2 every once in a while is okay. Where am I going? This is not the way to the animal dealer. This is back home. uh, oh yes, Ivy, definitely. I'll definitely watch them. Ivy says she may post some videos and pictures of her kayaking. Ooh, did you keep it? That's dinner, Ivy. What kind of fish? And did you bring it home and you're going to fillet it for dinner? Get your campfire going? Oh, fresh fish fillet off a campfire? Oh, now you're just making me hungry. She's going to say she threw it back. I know she is. I would have kept it. Oh, it's too small. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, you got to be careful about that. You don't. I think that's like a 2,000. I don't know what it is in your state, but I know the fines up here for keeping fish you're not supposed to. You get a pretty hefty fine, and I think you automatically lose your license. Oh, of course it was a bass. That's my favorite. Yeah, depending on the lake or the river, I think the minimum for bass is 14-inch up here. There's some lakes where I think you can keep them where they're 12, but I think the minimum is 14 inches. Oh, yeah, that'll be awesome to see. I've been kind of stalling with the fishing because the one lake up here has a limit of 5 until July, and then after July, the limit is 25. So I'm waiting for the 25 limit so I can keep more. uh, for the small game fish, like panfish, crappie, stuff like that. Well, that's alright, I'm just chilling. I'd rather you take your time and enjoy yourself and make it home. There's no rush to get home just to watch silly little me. Alright, what do we got for little piggies deal here? We want some piglets. No, we don't want cows, we want pigs. Ew, that's not very good. Ooh, what is this? Low, bad, low, bad. Hey, what is this? Oh, very bad. Oh, no, no, come on. Can't we do better than that? Average. Okay, that one's not too bad. I might consider him. Oh, we need a male, too. Ooh, definitely don't want that male. Okay, them two are a possibility. See what I mean by this mod? You gotta be careful. Boy, there's a lot of bad ones here. Ooh, that's a good one. How's that for... Oh, let's just stick with the males here. We want an excellent male. He's pretty good. A little expensive, though. Boy, they got poor selection here. My goodness. High. Low, low, low. Ugh. My goodness. Alright, I think I'm going to go with that one for the male. Of course, he's kind of old. Well, not really, 8 months. Can we get a better deal than that? I like to get a young one that's... I think I better go with that one. Alright, we'll buy that one. We only need one male. And the rest, let's see, what do we got for halfway decent females here? Not a whole lot, man. This is some very, very poor selection here. Ugh. Oh, them are boars. We already got a boar. Oh my god. Oh, there's a good one. We'll take that one. For sure. How's this one? No. Nope. Didn't I just buy that one? I think I better escape and refresh the... Oh no, I bought the other one. Okay. That one's not too bad. I think I better take that one. That one's still average. Boy, the pig market is not good. Not good at all. Man. I suppose I could throw an average one in there. What do we got here? Bad, low. Oh, he's good. Or she. Yeah, she's good. What about this one? No? Okay, definitely want that one. Does that give me 3? Yeah, poor, bad. Ugh, yuck, yuck. Yep, very poor selection tonight. Well, I think we're just going to have to go with them, what we got there. Yeah, we got a boar and some piglets. Hopefully it's enough to get things started. Didn't have a very good selection, that's for sure. We'll have to see what we get tomorrow. There's a dip in the road here somewhere. There we go. See, can I take a shortcut through the parking lot here? I sure can. I could have took a shortcut through the field, but that's just rude, driving over the neighbor's crops. We're hitting our goals tonight. That was my goal, get the harvest done and get some pigs going. Show the latest progress, ever so slowly, making ever so slow progress. Oh, I keep forgetting I got that second driveway. Oh, hey, sis. I didn't expect you to show up at all, to be honest. That's all right. Just, I'll tell you the same conversation I had with Brian earlier. Another fan was watching. He said he hasn't been watching my videos lately because he has heart troubles. Hey, man, when you got health problems, this is all just for fun. So don't worry about little old me. I'm just fooling around here. So if you get tired, fall asleep, don't want to talk anymore or watch anymore, you do what you want to do. Ivy just got off the river. She finally got some kayaking in today. So we're just chilling, having a good time. Just having fun. I got my pigs finally. Ooh, how am I going to feed them, though? I'm going to need a wheelbarrow or something. I'm not thinking things completely through here. Yep, I got little piggies. I got 2 babies and a teenager and a boar. Just enough to get us started, but I wasn't thinking here. I need a way to... I'm not going to unload them just yet. Whoa, game's freaking out, man. I need something to transport the pig feed to the pen, and I don't have anything. I might have to run to the store. What could I use? I need something to... Oh, I know. I got the perfect thing, and it's cheap. I got that little hand cart. There it is. I think it's only 60 bucks. Yes, and it holds 2,500 liters. That will work perfect. We buy that. Alright, let's go get that little cart. You know what? I think I could put them pigs in there right away. Let's get them in there. Okay, we want to... You, and you. Move selected. Yes. Alright, how you guys doing in there? Where you was at? Oh yeah, there's the big guy. I suppose them little guys ain't gonna be able to see them. They're probably hiding in the grass. Where you at? You little stinkers. Oh, there he is. Can we catch him? Can you catch him? Come here, you little fart. That'd be cool if you could pick them up and they squealed at you. Yeah, little piggy. Let's see. Yeah, he's hard to see in the tall grass. Where you at? There you little stinker. Ah, it's good that it's not cancer. I would say, of course I'm not a doctor, this is my opinion, if they can safely do surgery to remove them, I would say just tough it out and get them removed and get it done and get it over with. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that I could see where that's causing a lot of issues. At least it's something that's treatable. That's the main thing. Yeah, I understand that part of it, especially for you, but the unfortunate thing is you gotta trust somebody, you know. I mean, if it's a good doctor, has a good reputation, it's... I mean, you're getting older, you're getting older, so I mean, as time goes on, I don't mean to, I'm just telling facts here. I mean, as you get older, more and more health things are going to arise. So, I mean, it's... What? Why did that stop sign fall over? I didn't hit the stop sign. It just... You seen that? I got to review that video. I did not hit that stop sign. It just fell over. Weird. Alright, I should have everything I need to take care of the little piggies now. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, if you can, over time, if it'll shrink on its own. Yeah. That would be nice. That's what I mean. To keep talking to different doctors, get more than one doctor's opinion, and and make what you think is the best choice. And that's just one of them things that, is there a right choice? There we go. Alright, this should allow me to get the pig feed from out of here. Oops. Is it off to the side here? It's gotta come out of there. That's where the spout is. Unless this is too tall. What the heck? How do you get the feed out of here, man? Okay, this is... I mean, there's only 36 liters in there. Unless it comes out in pallets. I'm not even going to pretend to understand the pain. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I get it. Did I just purchase this thing for nothing? I probably should have tested this off camera. You know what? I bet this spits out pallets of pig food. What am I going to do here? It's going to take a while for that to process. I might have to run to town and buy like one bag of pig food. No, I don't want to switch bodies. No, thank you. Can we buy just one? Oh, there it is, a bag pig food. How many liters? 50 liters. Wouldn't mind having a little more than that. 250 liters. Yeah, let's go with that. Just something until I get some feed mixed up here, because I know it's going to take a little while for that little mixer to mix. Because there's nothing in the pen right now. So I purchased that stupid... Well, it was only 60 bucks. And it is a handy little push cart. So we'll see. Alright, we're just going to buy a little bit of food. Just something to keep them going here until that mixer... I thought that mixer did it like in bulk, you know, and you got it out with a wagon or something. But now I'm thinking it makes a bag or a pallet of pig food, and then you move that. I'm assuming. I have no idea. I guess we're gonna find out. I got so used to FS25 that I keep forgetting the rules of this game are sometimes a little different. I know production's a little bit different on some things. Whoa! Well, I hope so too. There, hopefully that's enough just until the mixer gets caught up here. If I'd known that, I probably would have waited a little bit before I bought the pigs. You know what? As long as I'm here... And I still got a good half hour to 45 minutes. As long as I got a few people in the chat here. The fields have already been plowed. There's no point in plowing them again. I was looking into getting a good, reliable disc. But in my opinion, and I want to get other people's opinion. Where am I? My goodness, where are the discs? There they are. You see the prices of all these discs. That one's about 3 meters wide. I found this one for $4,000, but look at the condition it is in. Do I pay the full $4,000 or do I get myself a discount? Because, boy, this is a pretty rough looking disc. I think we should knock off a few thousand, don't you? What do you think? You think I should knock off at least $2,000? That should be half the price, or maybe even $1,000. Shouldn't even be something like that. Should only be $1,000. What do you think? I'm trying to keep my game fair and prices fair. I mean, look at that. Look at that rusty thing. I was gonna wait and see what the chat thinks. Sis says, "Yep, knock the price down." Cause yeah, that's a pretty rough looking disc. I'm glad we're getting more stuff like this. I'm hoping more stuff like this comes out. But yeah, the price, to me, in my opinion, that's a little high for something that rusty and that bad a shape. That should be like $800 to $1,000 in my opinion. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I'll pay $1,000 for it. That sounds fair to me. So, I'll give myself 3,000. And then when I go to buy it, that'll make me pay $1,000 for it. There we go. That seems fair to me. I'm usually a tough stickler when it comes to my rules, but I will make exceptions to rules where I think it's fair. And an old rusty disc like that's $4,000. That's way too high. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's a 3-point. Yep. We're not taking that home with the pickup. I was hoping that was a pin hitch. Nope, that's a 3-point. I guess I gotta go back and get the tractor. Here, I was trying to save myself some time here. Yeah, that's true too. That is very true. Inflation. But this is a game. We're in the past, man. This is not the current time. This is 1980s or 1990s. Oh shoot, I do gotta remember that it's gonna rain later this evening, so I hate to do that for a third time, because you guys seen me bale hay so much. But I do got that second crop hay I gotta deal with here. When is it actually gonna rain here? Well, let's get the pigs fed first. Alright, where's the pig food go? I'm assuming here. Alright, that's enough to keep you guys fed for a little while. There we go. Oh, that's cool. All the bags dump out at once. Neato. Alright, how is that for you? Nope. Pigs, please. Oh, that didn't fill it up very much, but at least there's a little bit of food in there. So, I'm assuming when that hits 500 liters, I'm assuming it'll spit out some bags of food. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, check on weather. Nope. Today, I didn't get a whole lot done today at all. I fixed my door, picked your kid up at noon, and that's about it. Didn't get much done today. What was I doing? Oh, weather. I was going to check on the weather. We got until... I hate military time. Let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We got until about 7 o'clock tonight. Okay, that ain't too bad. So by 5, 6 o'clock tonight, I better be getting that hay made. So we got some time. Okay, pigs are fed enough, I think. Which is the fastest tractor? This one, I think, is the fastest. And let's take the shortcut. I think we can get some fields disced up here. Yeah, whenever I create new fields, I'll definitely use a plow, but obviously in real life, you would not have to plow that again. You would just disc it and plant it. I'm just trying to keep the game somewhat reality here. Oh, I wished I could have pulled that disc home with the truck. Alright, we're going to take a shortcut. Get there as quickly as possible. Well, of course it's a nice tractor. You should recognize this tractor. It's almost exactly the same I had back on the farm in real life. The 656. Don't you remember? I had this tractor. It's almost the exact model I had. Pretty darn close. I suppose I could stop real quick. Yeah, you should recognize this tractor. Mine wasn't a farmer. It was an International 666. But this is pretty close. This is the 656. Pretty darn close to what I had on the back on the real farm. I know. But I have more fun with the stuff I was driving in real life. That's all. Ivy, I got a plan for her. That's not an issue. I already got a plot picked out to make a small sunflower field. And you know what? Depending on when do sunflowers get planted here? Let me take a quick look here. Sunflowers. Oh, we don't get to plant them until the spring. Okay. So March or April, I'll get them planted. So that won't happen on this stream. Maybe the next stream. But I already got a nice small plot picked out. There ain't much else I can do with that weird part of the area of my land. So I thought, oh, I'll plant some sunflowers on it. I can't believe that didn't come with a pin hitch. Well, it kind of is a pin hitch. Why can't we remove this? That should just pin directly to there. Oh, game logic. I got one pretty close to that. Unfortunately, there is not a mod for the Alice Chalmers C, but I do have the WD-45. It's pretty close. I get back on the farm, I can show you that one. It's pretty darn close. Matter of fact, when I get done disking and there's still some time in the stream, I'll be cutting hay with that one. Be cutting my second crop hay with that one. Yeah, that's a pretty good matchup. You wouldn't want to get much bigger than that with that size of a tractor. It's probably still going to make her bark a little bit. You don't want much wider than a 10 or 12 foot disc for a tractor this size. Ooh, am I going to be able to fit through the gate? Oh yeah, nice wide gate. Okay. Alright, we don't want people snooping in here. Hello, close, thank you. Let's see, I see no reason why I can't disc them up right away. Ooh, she's struggling. But then we're on a hill a little bit here. Come on, baby. You can go faster than that. Oh, yeah, she's struggling. Maybe I went a little too big here. Come on, baby. You can do it. But it was such a nice rusty old disc that it just looked like it. Oh, it's moving along pretty good. Yeah, it should disc it up really nice. Alright, as long as I'm here real quick. I assume, sis, you're talking about this tractor. I'll even pull it out of the shed here for you. It's a little bigger than the one Dad restored. Again, the one Dad restored was Model C. This is the model WD-45. So it's pretty close. It's just a little bit bigger. So, yeah, you should remember that. Oh, and I think ours had the wide front, didn't it? I think it had a wide front instead of the narrow front. But it's pretty close. Not the exact model, but it's fairly close. All right. Yeah, what is that sound? Almost sounds like an air compressor. Weird. Yeah, this tractor makes noises that it shouldn't make. I'm almost certain that C had a wide front. Or maybe it was narrow and he switched it to a wide front. It seemed like after he fixed it up, it just seems like it had the wide front end. Because when he started out, he had more than one tractor for parts. Basically, he took 2 or 3 good tractors to make one good tractor. Is what he did. I'm surprised you remember that, because I was pretty young too when he restored it. I want to say I was maybe 7, 8 years old when he did that, so you would have been like 5 or 6. Oh yeah, this old rusty disc is doing a pretty good job getting this disc up. Not bad at all. Oh, come on. Thing is, we don't have, I think, the video where you recorded my last. The thing is, we was always so busy on the farm, we don't have a whole lot of footage of me actually driving tractor and stuff. I think the only good video footage of me farming was the one you took of me the last milking I did before we sold the farm. I mean, I was so busy driving tractors, like who had time to grab a camcorder, you know what I mean? And back then it was that big bulky VHS camcorder, you know. You got to remember, this was back when we didn't have smartphones or anything like that. So I don't think we have much for video of me actually driving tractor and stuff. Yeah, we have pictures and stuff. Yeah, we could probably come up with something. Why does that keep slowing down so far? I mean, it's a little steep here, but not that steep. Well, he's in most of them. The one with the Alice, when he restored that. Hey Heidi. Doctor's got Sis all doped up again, so if she says anything inappropriate, we'll just forgive her. uh, I know some of them drugs they give you for stuff can be pretty nasty. Hey Brian. No, she's got pretty good self control because she's been on drugs so much. You know, you just kind of get adapted to it. Now, if them pigs would just hurry up and make some poop, I'd have some fertilizer to put on these fields. I don't think we're going to have enough this year, but maybe next year we'll have enough pig poop to get these fields fertilized nice. Then we'll really have some wheat and barley. For those of you just joining in, I added another challenge to this. I want to try to do this all organic, so no buying fertilizer. The only way I can fertilize my fields is with natural poop. Just to see if I can do it. I've done it before on FS25, but I've never done it on this game yet. No, not today. I did go yesterday. I just dabbled and fixed some things around here that need fixing, like my bedroom door needed some fixing, and help them out a little bit. As the next 3 days, I'm gonna try to I want to get Jim's water. He needs a new well tank installed. I think I can do that in a day easy enough. I still want to take care of your father-in-law's toilet, and I gotta go to Dan's. I got some work over there to do. He wants his ditches mowed again. Oh, that ain't nothing. I gotta repeat this one. Earlier in the stream, I really stuck my foot in my mouth last night. I had to really apologize. I found a new. Let's see, how do I do this? I found this channel. It's fun seeing more women play this game, and I just happened to catch her live stream while she was farming, and I'm watching, and no talking or nothing. And I thought, oh, and I looked and I thought, oh, she's a new channel. I thought, and I go, hey, you should really get a microphone and narrate your videos, so we can, hear you. And really didn't get a response or nothing. And then I clicked back here to subscribe to her channel, and then I read this. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Never mind what I said. I should have read her description before I opened my mouth, but that was kind of a funny, like, foot in mouth moment. So it happens, That was funny. But yeah, you might want to check her channel out. She's pretty cool. She got a pretty good farm set up. But yeah, we all have them foot in mouth moments. It's like, oops, I didn't mean it. But it was just an honest, one of life's little moments, like, oh, that was a little awkward. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, of course I apologized. Of course. I just said something like, yeah, oh, I apologize. I should have read your channel description before I opened my big mouth. And she's like, that. She was okay with it. She's like, yeah, no, it's all good. But I like watching the smaller, little, smaller YouTube channels and how other people farm, and I get ideas, and then some people get some ideas from me, and I like that little community, I doubt there's too many people that are, what's the word? I don't want to say crazy. Well, you know what I will say? Crazy enough to farm the way I do, super hard and yeah. Mm. Adding rules to the game that the game doesn't have. Yeah, I think that's what scared me for a while to do live streams is the English language is a weird language. I mean, you say one word or word phrase something the wrong way, and there's so much political correctness nowadays that people can take what you said the wrong way, even though that's not what you meant, and just totally spiral it into something that it's not. It's unfortunate, but but then I just said to myself, you know what? I really don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'm glad I did. I think I find this live streaming thing more enjoyable than editing and putting videos together. Because then the live stream can chat and contribute to the video. They'll say, hey, did you know, like, for example, hey, do you know about this new old vintage mod that just came out, and you should check it out, or hey, maybe you should do something this way, and it's like, oh wow, I didn't even think of that. Matter of fact, I think it was the last live stream Ivy suggested something and I didn't even think of it. I can't remember what it was, but she said something, well, why are you doing it this way? Why don't you do this? I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of that. I can't remember what it was, but I just remember it was a very good suggestion. There, we got a little bit of disking done tonight. Let's see, I don't think I can plant this until September. September or October, I think, is when barley goes in. But it's disked and ready. Oh, there goes Sis again with these long comments. Let's see. To me, I looked at it as I blind but allowed to cuss or to bully. Those are not. That's like someone in the wheelchair kicking. Yeah. Okay, got that field done. I wonder, before I do that other field, I really like to get that second crop done, just in case, because you can see it's a coming. The rain is a coming, and I can disc in the rain, but I can't make hay in the rain. So I think I might just park this here for now. I think I'm gonna cut some. I think I'm gonna cut some hay. Eventually, I am going to upgrade this. I just don't have the money for it right now. I do want to. I already got it in the plan, in the works. I suppose I could show that quick. Mowers, please. I do want to get. That one's kind of narrow. It's kind of a toss up between these two. I want to get a really good hay bind, but we're talking almost 10 grand here. I don't have 10 grand yet, so we got to cut hay with the old sickle mower for a little bit. It works pretty good. It ain't too bad. It's a little slow, but it ain't too bad. Get my second crop in here. And with the crops harvested out of the way, makes it a little easier to get it cut. Yeah, I never could understand being a total jerk or the A word to somebody. I mean, I can be very sarcastic and be, and joke about stuff. But obviously, if I crossed a line or offended or upset anybody, I would apologize immediately. I just don't get, being a jerk to somebody or hurting somebody's feelings. I don't understand that. That's just, I don't understand that at all. Oh, I'm sure she read it, Brian. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, sis, if you didn't read it, Brian is wishing you the best. Are you the Brian that was commented earlier that you were having some trouble with your heart, or was that another Brian? 'Cause I think I got two Brians that watched the stream. I think. I gotta check now. I can't remember. How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Oh, no, scroll up, you silly thing. Let's see if that's the same Brian. I think it is. Yep, that is the same Brian. Yep. I didn't want to stick my foot in my mouth again. And the same goes for me, Brian. I hope you get your heart thing figured out. Hopefully it's nothing too serious and it's something that's treatable. I know they come a long ways when it comes to like surgeries for heart bypasses, and I know that's treatment for that kind of stuff's improved greatly over the years. So hopefully they figure out what's wrong and can get it properly treated. And Jeepers! What kind of turning was that? I got so used to the 656, and then I get on this Alice with the narrow front end, and the turning is just totally different. Oh, really? Okay. I always thought it was okay. By Ron, by Ron. I just assumed that they had the same. Okay. I apologize for that, and I'll tell you right now. I'll probably mispronounce it again. What am I stuck on here? Why is this not moving? I am bad at name pronunciations and. Why is this thing like stuck? Come on. Sheepers criminy. Well, making hay should go a little bit quicker now that I got that nice big round baler. I wasn't going to do it tonight, but I think I better, because if I don't, the second I decide I am going to do it, then it's going to rain on me. That's another thing I learned with this realistic weather mod, is even though the rain is not forecasted until late this evening, it doesn't mean it can't start raining early. It makes the game harder, but in my opinion, it's definitely more true to life. And Sis can agree with me on that. How many times did I cut hay and then it rained? The weatherman never gets the forecast right. You know the old saying, make hay while the sun is shining. Well, the sun is shining, so we're going to make hay. I gotta stop looking at the chat when I'm doing this. Oh, man. What is with my tractor tonight? It's like it can't get over the humps of hay or something. It's being weird. The hay really that thick tonight? It's like I can't steer over it or something. I suppose I could have skipped making hay, as I got more than enough hay for the goats, but that's losing money, man. If the goats don't eat it, I can always sell it. So I'm gonna make it. Gotta make money wherever I can. And for people watching that don't know, I basically more or less started from scratch with like $0. I had nothing when I started out. The only thing I started out with was a $10,000 loan, just enough to buy the land and a truck and an axe. That was about it. That's about all I had. I had nothing. I like the struggle of, hey, can I build up from nothing? I love that challenge. You know. This is just my opinion, but in my opinion, I think, but it's probably a good thing because, you know, obviously not everybody farms, but in my opinion, I think they make this game a little too easy sometimes. So I like to set it on hard and make it more of a challenge for myself. That's just me. That's just the way I like to play. Definitely not telling anybody else they need to play that way, but that's just like how I like to play. See, sis, you're loved. You got everything you need. You got Heidi for emotional support, and you got me for mechanical support. The only thing that sucks is I wish I could fix your body like I fix your car or your stove or your dryer. Wouldn't that be cool if you could just buy like body parts and just replace them like you do a car alternator or something? I'm sure someday, like way into the future, that may happen, but I'm sure the way our economy works and the government works, I'm sure that wouldn't work either. That your body would have a warranty, and then they'd say, "Oh, your warranty's expired. Sorry, we can't cover that part for you." You got too many miles on your body, not covered. But then you say, "Well, can I trade take my brain and then trade my body in for a new one? Get the new model, see?" Wow, this is getting deep. There was a movie I watched. Oh, what the heck was it called? It was way in the future. You could like live forever, but you had like a timer tattooed on your arm, and instead of money for currency, you use time. You had like a timer on your arm, and when that timer ran out, that's when you expired. So you exchange time. I can't think of I think it was called something time. It was a pretty good movie. I remember people were like arm wrestling, and then when they arm wrestled, whoever won the arm wrestling match won the time off their timer on their arm and stuff like that. And of course there was like rich people who had like millions of years a time on their arm, like unlimited time. And then, of course, the poor people, they were living second to second, minute to minute, you know. Yeah, you were born with like a timer on your arm, and you had so much time, and you used that as currency. I'll have to look that movie. I haven't watched it in a while, but it was. I remember it was a really good movie. It was something time. I say I can't remember, but it's something to do with time, and it was a pretty good movie. Ah, yeah. Yep, that sounds right. Yeah, it was a very good movie. Yeah, and then the cops, they had like policemen that were like timekeepers, and they would, get you if you were like, gambling with your time or like, yeah, it was an interesting movie. I don't remember how it ended or what happened. I just remember parts of it. I remember the arm wrestling thing. The arm wrestling thing was really cool. It was like you were like gambling with your life, arm wrestling, because if you lost the arm wrestling game, the other guy won all the time you had. I thought, boy, that's interesting. Where you would arm wrestle for the time of your life. Of course, in my opinion, the best time traveling movie will always be and still is Back to the Future. I'm still waiting for my hoverboard and my flying car. That's one thing that really screws with my head. It's like I remember I was what 9, 10 years old when part 2 of that movie came out, and the future was 2015, and now that is 10 years ago already. That just I can't accept that reality yet. It just blows my mind. Back to the Future Part 2 is now in the past. 10 years in the past. It's like, wow. What the heck? It's just so weird. See, one more little bit up here, and we got all the hay cut. Thought there was just a little bit left up here yet. There we go. Yeah, Heidi, it is a very good movie. You should watch it. I think you'd like it. I think I might even watch it again. Oh, let's see. It's probably not the best place to park that. Let's park it over here so it's out of the way. Oh, let's see. What do I do with my tedder? I think I parked that out back. Oh, speaking of time, how the heck is it 9 o'clock already? Oh my god. Where did the time go? Where does time go? Tell me, people, where'd time go? Did 2 hours really pass? Feels like I just started this game. Wow. Why is this not backing up? Oh, because it's stuck against the tree. How can I get this out of here? How did this get parked, like, right up against the tree? Ah! Let go. How am I going to get this out of here? Alright, I'm not wasting time here. Alright, I am going to... Normally, I would struggle and get this out, but I am... Get out here. Jeez. There. I don't know how that ended up. Must have rolled down the hill or something. Alright, with all this rain we had, is this going to turn or is it going to be a pain in my butt again? Is it turning? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Too much moisture? Too much moisture. Not good, not good. Not good. Not. Oh, some of it's turning. I've seen some of it turn. You know what? We're making round bales now, so that can be a little greener if it wants to be. All I know is if you're making the small square bales and you're stacking them up in a hay mount, you better not be putting green hay up there unless you want to call the fire department. That I know for a fact. There was a couple barns that burned down in my neighborhood with either electrical or green hay. I just want to make a round and see how much of this is going to actually turn, or if I'm going to have to... Oh shoot, I probably should have saved before I did this. Well, no, I think I can still work around it. Oh no, it's turning. It's turning. Oh yeah, get some sleep, sis. I think I'm going to shut her down pretty soon here anyway. Okay, it's turning into hay. Because I can do this off camera. You guys see me make hay so many times, it's ridiculous. Yeah, green hay, because there's so much moisture in it, it gets hot, and believe it or not, it can get hot enough it'll actually spontaneously combust. Yeah, it's a thing. It will. You gotta have dry hay. Okay, I think we better save here. And give a few minutes for everybody to say their goodbyes and do their last comments. Again, you definitely want to check out these channels again for other people. Another small channel. Of course, Ivy, if you like artwork and drawing, along with Farming Simulator, definitely check out her channel. Especially if you like sunflowers. She loves her sunflowers. And decorations. She can tell you how to decorate your farm. She has good ideas for decorations. Nick the Iron Man, he's a newbie. He's fun to watch. He's just learning how to play the game now. It's fun watching him flip and make little mistakes, and so he's another one. He's a little bit bigger channel than I normally watch, but I like the guy, so I've been watching him. T Gaming, I'm way behind on him. I don't know what he's been doing lately. I got to do some catching up on his videos, along with Crusto. I'm way behind on his videos too. And if you're up late enough at night, Hillbilly does his stream, I think, midnight? He does his Farming Simulator streams late at night. And same as Ivy, he does artwork in the morning. I don't know when the man sleeps. He must sleep during the day or something. So, but yeah, he's a fun older guy to check out. Did I miss anybody's channel? I like I say, I like to tell people about other people's channels to give you a little variety. If you get tired of watching my boring stuff. All right. I'm going to give everybody a chance to say goodbye, and I think I am going to shut this down. We're going to call it a night, people. I guess we'll just see what next week brings. Maybe we'll come back to this unless I find another really, really cool map or a mod or a different game or something. But yeah, I'm just going to play it by ear. We'll see what happens. Good night, Heidi. Good night, sis. Who else is still on here yet? Brian, if you're still listening, night to you. Did I say good night to Ivy already? I think I did. Who else was on here tonight? It was a little bit quieter than usual tonight, but that's okay. I got more done that way. So, anybody else listening? I think we're going to say goodnight. Let's see if we can shut the game down, and we got music to listen to. Did I save this? I'll save it again anyway. Never hurts to save it again, just in case. Then we got goodbye music to listen to. All right. Hope everybody said their final goodbyes. We're gonna call it a night. It was a pretty fun night, I think. Got a little more done. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.